This is a familiar sight for all of us. A dedicated teacher surrounded by his attentive students. But Paidi Ramu has worked harder than the average teacher to get to where he is today. The Jagadguru Sri Shivaratrishwara Polytechnic for the physically handicapped, located in Mysore, has made it possible for him. The JSS Polytechnic for the physically handicapped is India's first polytechnic to offer professional education to the physically disabled. It was established in 1991 by the JSS Mahavidyapita, a non-governmental education society. This autonomous institution has grown into a premier institution working to bring the physically challenged into the mainstream in technical education. The Polytechnic is linked to a network of institutions, one of which is the Science and Technology Park located on the same campus. Through this organization, students with different physical challenges are assisted to start small business ventures. The Government of Karnataka, under the World Bank Assistance Scheme, pitches in with financial help. The architects who designed the building for the physically handicapped have removed all the barriers that the physical environment can pose to disabled people. Through careful planning, they have created a conducive environment that allows wheelchairs easy access to doorways, classrooms, laboratories, restrooms, and hostels. Meals can be eaten in comfort in the spacious dining hall, which has been built to allow free movement and to accommodate several wheelchairs at a time. Even the laboratory equipment has been designed to allow people with disabilities to work with the minimum difficulty.
To assist orthopedically handicapped, we have some equipments in our college. A person with a shaky hand can use a big keyboard and a big mouse, which requires hard pressing. And if a person is having only one hand, he can use a small keyboard or on-screen keyboard. In case of on-screen keyboard, the keyboard picture appears on the monitor. He don't need to use a conventional keyboard. If a person is not having both the hands, then he can use either a head-operated keyboard or a voice synthesizer software called Dragon Naturally Speaking. With the help of Dragon Naturally Speaking, all the commands can be given through voice. Example for secondary memory or new line, hard disk, cut that, new line. Similarly, to assist hearing impaired students, we have a special resource engineering center in our college. Resource engineering center is preparing video cassettes of all the subjects which are taught in our college. So these cassettes are made available in the library. The hearing impaired students can see these cassettes repeatedly to understand the subject more clearly. Along with this, we have also giving some special training at weekends for hearing impaired students. We are giving more importance for using visual medias like multimedia projector, OHPs and computers in the classroom. Till last year, only orthopedically handicapped students and hearing impaired students were admitted to this institute. But from this academic year, 3 partially blind students were admitted to commercial practice department. To assist blind students, we have already put braille labels near all important places like classrooms, toilets, hostel, library, etc. And along with this, there is a software called Jsspda, which gives voice output for all the commands executed in the computer.
C K U C C U C K O O space I N space U S H comma space E R E E comma 5 cuckoo colon. According to the poet Williamsworth, the cuckoo is a.
So which converts a normal PC into a talking PC. So these are the overview of some of the special equipments available in our institute.
Teachers at this polytechnic are highly motivated and dedicated. Most of them have been hand-picked and physically trained both in India and abroad. Their job is a very demanding one, calling not only for a high degree of specialization, but also for patience and understanding. Not everybody can understand the special needs of the physically challenged. A physical disability does not necessarily affect a person's capacity to learn. But these people do require special teaching programs that cater to their individual needs. For the orthopedically challenged and hearing impaired, the Polytechnic has specially designed courses in computer science, architecture, electronics and communication, and commercial practice. A much sought after course is the one in jewelry design and technology. Where state-of-the-art equipment and techniques are applied to traditional designs with stunning results. These are all 3-year diploma courses, and the Directorate of Technical Education in Karnataka awards the diplomas. Admission here is on an all-India basis. A panel of medical experts, academics, industrialists, and government representatives select the students. The criteria for admission are pass in the 10th standard or its equivalent, nature of handicap, A, orthopedic disability above 40% up to 100%, B, hearing disability above 60 decibels up to total deafness, C, visual acuity not exceeding 6/60 or 20/200 Snellen in the better eye. The Polytechnic's responsibility does not end with equipping these special people with marketable technical skills. The institute has a placement cell with contact in the industry and arranges for campus interviews. A counseling service run by a psychologist at the Polytechnic helps to motivate students and build up their self-confidence.
Read. Teacher, read.
The process. Yeah, you have to tell this word. You don't have to go after. You don't.
With all these facilities in place, employment opportunities are bright.
Students who have passed out from our Polytechnic are able to find jobs in the industries and the business enterprises. Though they are physically handicapped, some of the industries like L&T, Mysore, Excel Software, Mysore, AT&S, Nanjangud, and many other small-scale industries in and around Mysore are supporting our students. Though the Government of India has put 3% reservation for the physically handicapped students, many of our students could not get the jobs in the public sector industries. And other problem our students are facing is, in the industries, they don't have the barrier-free movements. They have to go to the offices with the help of some helpers or attendants who lift them literally to the offices. So the factories should have the barrier-free movement, should construct the ramps to attract the students. Till now about 300 students have passed out and all of them are well employed, and 70% of the students have gone for higher education. And some industries, they come forward to conduct the campus interviews like Excel Software, and they have absorbed. And also JSS Mahavidyapita itself has absorbed about 30 of our students in their various institutions. So placement is not a worry for our physical handicapped students.
The JSS Polytechnic strives tirelessly to improve the quality of life for its students, to increase awareness and to sensitize the wider society to the special problems of the physically challenged. The message it sends out is very clear. These people have a role to play in society and given the opportunity can really make a difference wherever they are placed.
The next part,
Take the JSS campus for instance. Not many are aware that these well-maintained gardens are looked after by volunteers of the National Service Scheme run by the PPH. In fact, this is the first institution of its kind in India to introduce the National Service Scheme. Recently, nearly 50 students from the NSS at the PPH pitched camp at one of Mysore's satellite villages. But life at the JSS Polytechnic is not all work and no play. A gymnasium and a hydrotherapy pool are places to relax in. And students find an outlet for their creative talents in plays which they enjoy producing. Students express themselves in a variety of ways, proving in the process that it is possible for anyone to overcome adversity and walk tall, provided they have the will and the opportunity.
I'm Safia, alumni of JSS Polytechnic for Physically Handicapped. I studied diploma in commercial practice. After completion of my 3 years diploma, I got job immediately here itself. First of all, I would like to say JSS Polytechnic for Physically Handicapped is the turning point of my life. Before I joined here, I didn't have any self-confidence at all. After joining here and studied commercial practice, I gained lot of self-confidence. Teachers and staffs are very supportive and dedicated to the cause. I would like to thank the institution for motivating me and being able to support myself.
The JSS Polytechnic is a trailblazer in more ways than one, bringing hope for a better tomorrow to all who pass through its portals. The institution's destiny has always been guided by dedicated people who have set the standard and made achievements possible. These people have made the JSS Polytechnic what it is today. A center for excellence and a center with a heart.